Wesley, 2022 was a whirlwind of a year for you, to say the least.
Whirlwind is a perfect way of putting it, Mackenzie.
Well, thank you, but hey, you ended the year by retaining the North American Championship, but it seems like Tony D'Angelo and Dijak aren't going anywhere.
Right? I mean, Tony's out here still flapping his gums about how Dijak's the reason why he's not the North American champion. And then Dijak's out here continuing to build a strong case for a title match as well. But even though they say they want this title as much as they do, seems like they want to fight each other even more after earlier tonight. And I honestly can't wait to see them beat the hell out of each other next week. As a matter of fact, I think I need to get a front row seat to this Demolition Derby. Maybe sit down there next to Booker and Vic, have a little popcorn making an event, yeah! And then after it's done, whoever gets the dub gets a shot at the North American Championship next.
That sounds like a great idea.
Right? You know what? Happy New Year, Mackenzie.
Happy New Year to you too, Wes.